Hi, Karl de Leeuw here. How to go for it big. Start with a blank slate, and by that I mean don't follow the rest. If you want to see things that others have not, then it is of no use to study what they do, because it's pushing you in the wrong direction. You need to discover for yourself what is right and wrong. I was in the construction industry for over 30 years and ended my property career working on two of the biggest residential projects there can be. The phase I worked on was worth £250 million for each project. So big stuff. Did you know that these big jobs were far easier than the smaller ones? The reason is that the project staff costs as a percentage of the project could allow for more money for better staff. Plus, I only worked on one project rather than numerous projects at the same time. Also, investors like to invest big for higher returns. So just get into your mind that you must think big and then start with small steps. Look down on Earth from a universe perspective. Now hold on to your seats. Kabbalah.com. Kabbalah is the secrets of the Old Testament via their book, the Zohar. This is for all people from all religions, or those like me that love spirituality. If you want to really go big, then you have to study Kabbalah.com for 1 year online and then stop. It's just like a university course, except you don't keep on going back to university for that particular course. You don't even need a tutor. There will be funny names, but just listen to as many videos as you can for a year and you will excel. Now for the part that will shock Christians like me. I studied at the College of Psychic Studies in London and learned to speak to the Creator via automatic writing. This is what the Creator tells us. Study the Quran for one reading only. The Quran, however, needs to be read in its correct format because many of the 73 Muslim sects change its meaning from the original Arabic. I recommend you read the Quran by Muhalla Wahiduddin Khan, as this is a small book. Just read it once. The book Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill, is a must. My eldest brother proposed I read it, and since then I've learned that many people have this as their number one choice. In addition to the book, you must also go to YouTube and listen to the same chapters in Napoleon Hill's book for free. Inspiration, not motivation. Once you are truly inspired from within, you don't need to be motivated. The key in life is to wake up your mission. I did a documentary on reincarnation where I explained this. To work out which of the 7 areas in life, as set out by John Demartini, you are in, buy this book, Inspired Destiny. Affirmations. Now when you go big, society and especially your family and friends might not understand what is happening with you. You need to understand this, and the only way to overcome this problem is through affirmations. When I started out, every day I had 50 affirmations, but you don't have to go to that extent. So you need to plant flowers in your mind, because if your mind is full of flowers, there is no space for weeds. The blessing of being down and out. I never knew it, but Kabbalah.com says that if you are really down, that is when you connect with the Creator in a truly profound way. The Kabbalists pray to be down and out. It's true. So when you have lost all, as I did in Ireland during the Celtic Tiger years via property, and owed the banks €2 million, little did I know that this was a blessing. Master plan for life. You have to have a master plan for life if you truly want to grow big. Why? Because if you write something down and then save it in the clouds and on your computer, something special happens. A highly spiritual act. Try it. I revisited my master plan for life and looked at things I put in it and then went, wow, they did actually happen. There are 2 ways to get the best template for a master plan for life. Number 1, and the most highly recommended, go to John Demartini's 3-day event called Master Plan for Life. Number 2 is, for a small sum, to buy my one in Word and PDF and then remove my answers. You then get all the questions that you just fill in for yourself. To get my master plan for life, just go to lightsurfers.me and ask the Creator 3 free questions, and in my reply I'll provide a link where you can buy mine for a small sum. Get in line. Keith Cunningham used to do an event called Flying Solo, and when you arrived he gave you 2 armbands. The first one said, get in line, stay in line. Too many people give up too quickly before they get to the front of the queue. Thomas Edison confirmed this in his quote, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. It is the quality of the question. This is the second armband that Keith Cunningham gave us. Keith always says, it is now thinking time. Einstein dreamt the relativity theory and then had to prove it. So his dream was the question. Newton saw the apple falling and then proved relativity. So seeing the apple fall was the question. Finding the right question is key. So how do I do it? When you wake up, think of what you dreamt of. Or whilst you do your master plan for life, questions will pop up. Watch. What do I do now? Okay, so just to recap, you have started a year's study of videos only of Kabbalah.com. You've bought the Quran and started reading, plus Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich and John Demartini's Inspire Destiny. You have daily affirmations, and more importantly, you now have a master plan for life. And then you put into practice the spiritual missions that came through whilst planning your master plan for life. So your missions. Yes, the spirit world uses the term missions. Remember, life is a journey and not a trip. You can plan your life, but the fun thing is that it will take many unexpected turns. Believe me, it will not be a straight line. Self-publishing a book. I never knew I would write 3 books. My first book came by accident, in that I had dyslexia events for parents, and they asked me for notes of my speech. This became the start of my first book on dyslexia. If you truly wake up your mission, then you will have a unique item to sell to the world. And yes, you can make money. There's nothing wrong with making a lot of money and making the world a better place. But you have to get in the queue and be patient. I did an online Hay House Writers Workshop to teach me how to self-publish. Website. Now you are armed with your book or books and need to get your website. Remember to keep it short and sweet. I host my website on a green hosting site, and you will see a carbon calculator at the end of each website page. I got professionals to build my website for me, but if you are gifted in this sort of thing, then this can save you money. Getting interviewed on podcasts. Now you have your books and website, and it's time to get interviewed on your specialist topic. I used matchmaker.fm for a year, where there are people just waiting to interview you for their podcasts. Then post their interviews on your website. Short documentaries. Now you're ready to do short documentaries like this one on your specialist topic, and there are many people that can help you producing it. I used people per hour. You do the words and the voiceover and get yourself a good quality microphone. I used Audacity, which is free software. Then you pick stock photos and videos and ask your producer to put it all together. Start your own YouTube channel. I got my producer to set it all up. Very easy stuff. In one playlist, you publish all your mini documentaries. And in another playlist, you publish your interviews. This I will discuss next. Interview influential people. Remember, less is more. Invite influential people for an interview and send them your mini documentary that is all very professional and that cuts to the chase. Influential people are not necessarily famous people. They are people who can see that your work is also world-beating. I use Zoom Pro for the interview and link it to a calendar via a company called OneShub.com. Then you get your producer to post your interviews on your YouTube channel. Have fun, and just 3 + 1 points of importance. Trust in the butterfly effect. If you can change one person's mind, you can change the world. Trust your instincts or gut more than your mind. Keep your existing job for cash flow, even if you hate it. You will love your existing job because it's paving the way for your dreams. Only let go of your existing job when you can see cash flow coming in. And lastly, yes, if you pick topics for your documentaries and you keep on inviting influential people, then the spirit world will let you know when it's time for takeoff. It might never come, but then at least you went for it big, and you did your bit to make the world a better place.